Hey everybody, this is En route, and today we're going to talk a little bit about mocking people's suffering. And the reason why I want to talk about it, because it's actually quite common in our society to mock people for their suffering without understanding the full story. People, you can just watch a video, right, and see like, oh, this person did that, and then, without there being that much context, without there being a true and fair debate, people will mock, slander, insult, and cancel people without understanding the full scope of what's actually happening. And this happens way too often, and that's one of the biggest reasons why society is the way that it is today. It is the reason why we're in such a shitty place, socially, and I was just trying to figure out, like, how are we able to change that? Why is it that people don't just automatically think, okay, well, we have to put things up for free and fair debate, right? Just because you've been accused of something doesn't mean it's true. But a lot of people will take what they hear first thing, and they just walk with it blindly, right? And, when you don't dig deeper and you just take whatever somebody says, it's like believing someone blindly about something medical and not doing your own research about it to verify, right? So I'm putting this video out here because I like to get people to think about things before they judge things, completely, and this is the thing, this is a lot of the reason why I don't just say all of this is this way and that's the only way it can be, because that's not true. There's nuance, there's context matters. There's different things that go on even in things that are similar or the same. And I just wanted to, kind of maybe work on people's minds a little bit and get them thinking in a more fair, free, and how do I say this correctly? Hold on. To say things, or to judge things, or to look at things, like, to actually, like, kind of like how a therapist will look at stuff, like, they're not so much trying to debate anyone, they're just trying to find out the truth. They're just trying to get to the matter of things. They're just trying to find the real issue and the cause and effect. They're more like detectives, instead of just outright saying this or that, and the thing is that, like, you just look at some of these movies that you watch, some of your favorite movies, some of your favorite heroes get framed and things like that, and there's always someone that says, no, wait, let's look closer, let's see here, like, there's a detective that doesn't just say, oh, this is what happened based off of no evidence, right? And so both sides or all sides of the story, we're able to piece things together properly and make a better assumption for ourselves and have a better understanding for ourselves, instead of just speculating and coming up with more fuel for the fire. There's a lot of times when you look into something, initially it's not what it seems, and then as you go further and time progresses, you realize, oh, wait a second, this was all BS. Just like the submarine. What happened in the submarine? They're egging us on for weeks, and then to find out that it had already exploded a week before, or 4 or 5 days before, and that we were all just holding on at the edge of our seats for nothing, so simply so that there could be a distraction to keep us focused on news that is irrelevant, because they already knew what had happened, right? So it's kind of like, wanting to put our focus in one place and not have our focus in another place to distract us from what's actually true and what's actually happening. And so, I just want people to start and see the way that this world is, and the way that this world works, and how it's extremely, extremely unfair. But I'm going to leave it there. There's a few things I could add, but I'm just going to leave it there for this right now. And I want everybody to just sit with that. Whoever watches that, just sit with what I'm saying, realize that, like, even you've probably been lied on. Even you have probably had people, just start some outlandish crap for some reasons you don't even know, right? Like, and that's a lot of the thing, is that it sucks when there's stuff happening and you're not even actually privy to any of the stuff that's happening. You're just kind of like blindly walking around while people are looking at you funny, and you're just like, what dude, what so there's a lot of deception. So much deception going on in this world right now, and you got to be able to discern, and you got to be able to learn, you got to be able to do your own research, and you got to do things, think for yourself. Don't let people create thoughts for you and feelings for you over things when you're the one that's supposed to be the dictator of that. And the thing about this society is that it sways your emotions, it sways your beliefs, it sways what it wants you to think. And it does it in such a manner that you get heightened in your emotions and then forget to ask the question, well, what about the other side? Well, what about what's going on with this? So that is the video for today. I hope you're all having a good one, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye.